What's up, what's up? It's your girl, Maia Da Plug. May not be your plug, but I am the plug, baby. And I am live with Candyland TV. Period.
Alright, y'all, we got Maia Da Plug in the building today on Candyland TV. You know what I'm saying? She a rap artist, performer from Atlanta, Georgia.
What the fuck going on?
Ain't too much going on, man. Out here trying to get it. Okay, shit. Tell us a little bit about yourself. And talk about your recent projects and what you got going on.
Okay, well, I'm Maia the fucking Plug. I am 24. I am from the east side of Chicago. I was raised in Georgia a little bit, I guess, the north side, you know, Gwinnett, all that shit. I've been dealing with music, I want to say most of my fucking life, you know what I'm saying? But I literally just started focusing on music for myself in the past year, and I dropped my first single January 1st of 2022, and then I went ahead and dropped my first project in July 1st. So you can be able to see, like, from January to July the type of work that I was putting in to drop my project, and then from July until now the type of work I've been doing to push my project. I love music. This shit is my life for real. That's who I am, music.
Alright, let's talk about your album. The Melanin's Enigma album, guys.
Yes.
I listened to that last week.
Yeah?
I was at work.
How'd you feel about it?
Hey, I like it.
Yeah?
It's got that little Cardi B bounce to it a little bit. Like, the beats and stuff like that.
Yeah?
But I want to talk about your song, Basic. I like that song.
Okay.
Talk about your thought process or what your creative process was doing that.
I think it's funny that you like Basics, because Basics is literally probably the most basic song you will ever get from me, for real, for real. It was the most, like, you know how people call, you know, rappers that you can say your ABC rappers, you know? That was my most ABC-ish ass song that I wanted to give people, kind of something simple, something basic that was kind of vibey, you know, but it wasn't too much like sexual. That, you know, that was another thing I was trying to not go for. It's too sexual. I always talk about my pussy, you know. It was a big controversial thing in interviews with other rappers, female rappers at the time, where, you know what I'm saying, why female rappers always feel the need to talk about their bodies and sexualize themselves. So I was just trying to do something a little different.
Speaking of female rappers, what are your thoughts on the current state of female hip-hop?
Currently, from when I first started making music, which was when I was 19, which is back in, like, what was that, 2017, 2018 time, it wasn't that many female rappers in the game. And so that's why I was really excited about making music myself, because I had heard that it was like a fact that it was about 7% of music that you hear is from females. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that just don't sound right to me. So I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get into the music industry myself, and now so way more female artists out there, way more competition, but it's friendly competition, I feel like, because a lot of them are good at what they do, and that's something that I appreciate, is that women is good at what they do, their craft, whatever they put their time into, you know what I'm saying? So I think that these girls are doing it now. I hope the percentage has went up.
As of late, people have been calling for a change in the hip-hop culture because of the senseless violence that's been going on lately. How do you feel about that?
I feel like we're doing the same thing that we've been trying to do with hip-hop culture. It's just we have bigger voices now, so it seems as though we're trying to make more change, as if we weren't ever, you know what I'm saying? But we always have been. So I feel like we just, as the creators, as the community, as influencers, like, it's just a bigger community for us to be able to push it into the media more, so they can see that we're actually trying to change shit. It's not about being ghetto. It's not always about being from the hood and shit. Like, people are actually trying, and it's a lot more of us to show that shit. So I feel like that's what's up.
Yeah, because, you know, recently Takeoff's funeral was just here right up the road from here.
Facts.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
So, Cat, that shit definitely hit home being from Gwinnett. So.
Yeah. How did the death of Takeoff kind of affect you?
Like I said, I'm from Chicago, but I did grow up in Gwinnett, and them niggas, they put, like, when I first moved to Atlanta and I was going out to parties and shit like that, they be like, if you from the east side, say what's something. If you from goddamn the west side, say something. If you from the Atlanta, say something. I'm standing there, I'm like, what about the North? Like, them niggas put the North side on the fucking map in a crazy way. And it was very much, they made me be proud to say that I'm from Chicago and Gwinnett. You feel me? Like, them niggas changed a lot for me. Like, that shit is crazy. Definitely hit home.
Yeah. How has the grind in hip hop shaped and molded you as far as like an entrepreneur and an artist?
Mostly being inspired by other artists, you know, seeing their work ethic, wanting to be, you know what I'm saying, where they are in life. Like, looking at Beyonce, looking at Rihanna, looking at Lil Kim, looking at Remy Ma, looking at Trina, and seeing like, damn, these bitches are bad. And, you know what I'm saying, that's what I want to be. So how are they doing that? I'm studying these bitches. I'm trying to figure out how they became to be who they are, because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, make a story for myself too. So I pay all the homage that I can. I study these bitches. I love these bitches so much.
What are your biggest accomplishments or regrets pertaining to the hip hop industry since you've been dealing with music professionally?
Honestly, I wouldn't say I have any regrets, because I take my time with my music. I don't rush anything, to be honest. I put a lot of time into things, so I don't have any regrets. But my greatest accomplishment is literally just putting out my project. People have been asking for it for a while. Before I even put out my first song, people telling me I look like somebody, I look like an artist, you know what I'm saying? I know that I could do this because I was doing PR work before I started making music. So it's like, I got a good ear. Everybody could see how I'm rapping everybody else's music. It was just an image that I know that I could just go forth with. So it's like, just actually putting my time into making a project, tunnel vision, and giving the people what they're asking for. That's my greatest accomplishment thus far.
So talk about your future projects and the endeavors you got going on.
I have definitely got projects in mind that I've like, sometimes I focus on like the name of a project and how I want the storyline to be. I have a lot of those worked out, but first and foremost, I want this project to be heard by a lot more people than it's already been heard by. It's touched 100,000 already since July. I appreciate that, but I wanted to touch a little bit more before I give people more of myself. So I'm definitely going to be focused more on features within the next year and shit like that, so I can see how I work with other artists instead of just other artists working with me.
Don't speak unless I approach you. Say the wrong thing, it might cost you. All my life I made boss moves with or without. I had shit to prove, wanted to pick and choose. I see it, I want it, I got it. Don't ask no nigga to buy it. I'm hungry, I'm going on a diet. Won't let no bitch stop me. If they think they somebody, I'm catching somebody's eye.